Ronald Acuna leads off against deGrom, and his first pitch is fouled away, 0-1.
So a lot of
first inning of a game in his career. Acuna holds the swing on a fastball away at 100 miles an hour after tearing his ACL. He grounds one to short, and Lindor in front of it. Acuna running hard, but he's out by a strike. In Chris's spot, he's going to go Sunday in the final game of the series. And Swanson fouls back a fastball, and deGrom's come out of the sixth inning. Has been the biggest issue for deGrom this year. And Swanson takes outside. Swanson, 28-year-old, impending free agent, and he swings through the fastball 1-2. Swanson has had there's a lot of no contact, and he just got a piece of that slider to stay in the at bat.
I love he told
Michael Harris on deck. 1-2 coming to Swanson, and he struck him out with the slider. So deGrom's got his first strikeout of the night. His next 21 years old. He's hit with power. He's fielded. He's got a great.
the catalyst for this team that won the World Series last year when Acuna to play defense.
Brought him up from Double-A, and his OPS at the big league level is exactly all 4 of his at bats against deGrom first time he faced him. And he gets a high one that time that he fouls back. 2 out and nobody on. Austin Riley would be next. And he struck him out on a pitch in the dirt. So deGrom with the. Riley 37 home runs, 3rd in the National League, and he takes one just off the corner for ball 1. Riley's got 2 career home runs against deGrom. He gets this one to center field, hit well. Back goes Nimmo, back to the wall. It's out of here. Austin Riley clears the center field fence for his 38th home run of the year to tie the game at 1. So back even. And now Matt Olson fouls back a first pitch fastball. Hit his 30th home run the other day against the Nats. Olson's homered 4 times against the Mets this year. And he takes the slider low and in, and it's 2-1. And that fastball just missed, and it's 3-1. deGrom behind in the count, 3-1. And Olson hits a rocket to deep right center field. Forget that. Braves have the lead. Back-to-back home runs by Riley and Olson, and it's 2-1 Atlanta. Number 31 for Olson, and now Travis d'Arnaud. And swings at a high fastball, 0-1. Runs. 12th time this year that the Braves have hit back. And d'Arnaud pops one up into center field. This one will stay in the ballpark. And Nimmo puts it away. Edwin Diaz does. Contreras, the DH, swings and misses at a fastball, 0-1. Balls out of the strike zone if you get ahead of them. And that fastball caught the corner, 0-2.
Coming inside on the righties.
On the ground, Lindor waits on it and gets Contreras by a running stride, 2 out. First 18. There's Eddie Rosario. It's nice by the Braves fans after Rosario had a rough inning in the. It was not close. It was upstairs though. 1-1. Jake's 1-1, and he comes inside with the slider and did not. Again, setting up inside, and that missed off the corner with the fastball. Sanu hit it out of sight. Now the 3-1 to Rosario, and he swings and misses at a changeup, and it's 3-2. Career at bats against deGrom. 3-2 coming. Struck him out. Came upstairs with heat to get Orlando Arcia aggressive early in the count against deGrom. But that shouldn't be surprising. We mentioned it earlier. They're among the leagues. That's lined into center field, and Arcia, the number 9 hitter, has a base hit. Leadoff single for Contreras. That's the one guy he was able to control that way. That's dribbled in front of the plate. Nito looks at second, but turns it down and takes the play at first. Arcia got a good break on that ball and come up. Arcia at second with 1 out, and a late swing on a fastball by Swanson. Changeup sails up still. One and two to Swanson. 1-2 to Swanson. And he just got a piece of that one running in.
But Gary, it doesn't matter when deGrom.
And Swanson holds the swing on the slider. See, that's the pitch. Same spot, but that one's on the corner for strike three called. So Swanson, who struck out his first time up. And Harris hits one back toward the middle, but Lindor playing behind the bag, has to back up to play the hop. Doesn't have a play at first, but now he's got the runner hung up between third and home. Nito running him back. Fourth inning, Austin Riley leads off against Jacob deGrom and takes a fastball for a strike. He's in front. All right, so what's that all about? There's strike three called. Riley takes a fastball on the outside.
Connection goes out of whack, and you lose that point where you can throw the.
Just mixed in a curveball to Matt Olson. Wound up throwing that curveball a lot in the last start in Oakland, mostly at a desperate buy ahead. Have a good cut at that fastball.
Wants to maybe go to the change away.
Carves one foul on a slider. 2-2. Top of the division, competitive for years to come. Swing and a miss, got him with a slider. So back-to-back strikeouts for deGrom.
The slider command. Jacob deGrom had no slider command in that start against Oakland, and when they were allowed to eliminate that slider, all of a sudden you could see Gary clearly didn't want to throw it to me, and Ron took command.
Well, what really happened is that
high fist bump, which I believe is our first ever high fist bump. And d'Arnaud just got a piece, and that one took a chunk out of Nito. And that's on the outside corner, strike three call, just as Riley earlier starts now and trying to get himself reestablished as William Contreras swings and misses at a slider to start. Rosario and Arcia in the home fifth. And another swing and a miss at a slider, and it's 0-2. 2 or 3 starts. And that time he's able to lay off, and it's 1-2 to Contreras. Real digits. 4 sliders in a row to Contreras. And another one, and now it's 3-2. Now the 3-2 coming, and he got a fastball and fouled it off after 5 straight sliders. 3-2 to Contreras, and he struck him out. Up and in fastball from deGrom. And a half swing. Did he go? He did not on a high fastball. And Rosario goes after the back foot slider. Yanked down to first, to foul ball, 1-2.
Out. Well, that didn't work either. And then someone told me win the race to 3.
Fewer runs than the other team.
Yeah, I would like that one too. I didn't get that far.
Swing and a miss, and he got him on the slider. That's 5 strikeouts and a run down between third and home to end the third. And deGrom crowds him with a fastball and got a strike. 0-1. They are so
just this is a master class right now.
And he responds with the slider away. 0-2 coming to Arcia. And he lays off that slider. 1-2. Ronald Acuna would be next. 1-2 coming. Popped it up on the left side of the infield. Lindor waits for it. And that Ronald Acuna has been up twice, grounded out both times. Worked a spotless top of the 6th. Acuna flies one foul down the left side. They got Corbin Burns going. Swing and a miss, and Acuna. Games are still meaningful on Wednesday. Swing and a miss, and deGrom with his 10th strikeout of the night. 5th time would be scheduled to pitch that last game of the season Wednesday against Atlanta. Slugged out to left center by Swanson. That ball is going to sail out of here. The third home run for the Braves tonight off Jacob deGrom. Swanson's 23rd of the year makes it 3-1 Atlanta.
Changeup he threw first pitch.
Riley, Olson, and now Swanson make it 3-1 Atlanta. As Harris fouls off a fastball. It was perfect for 5 2/3. Harris flies one out to left. This should be playable for Canna. And marked second. And he takes the first pitch slider out of the strike zone for ball 1. The Braves have confirmed that Max Fried left the 2-1 the count. Well, this was Riley back in the second. And that fastball's upstairs, and it's 3-1. Jake has not walked about it tonight. He struck. And that's on the corner. 3-2. 3-2 coming. And a foul tip held by Nito for strike 3. That's strikeout number